Hi everyone, welcome to Texan in Tokyo. So, in-laws. In-laws are fun. It kind of doesn't matter whether you marry somebody from your culture or from a different culture. In-laws are usually a pretty good source of stress. My husband and I got lucky. My family, of course, adores him, probably more than they like me because he's a lot nicer. And his family likes me, so yay! And of my friends who are guys that are married to Japanese girls or girls that are married to Japanese guys, it's kind of pretty spread out across the board. Some the families like absolutely adore them, and some there's like a thinly veiled kind of hatred or whatever else you want to call it. First things first, these are just my own experiences and the experiences of my friends. What worked for us doesn't necessarily work for you guys. Also, this shirt, I'm not advocating theft. It was on sale for 500 yen, like $5, and I just couldn't resist because I don't have any silly English shirts yet, so that's... Okay, moving on. Number two, in Japan it might seem like the majority of international marriages are between a white dude and a Japanese girl, but in fact, the vast majority of them, according to the immigration website, is between a Japanese man and a Southeast Asian woman, specifically from the Philippines, but there's also, you know, high percentage from China and Korea and Thailand and a lot of these other countries. Of course, number two then goes to non-Asian guys, specifically from America, Europe, Africa, married to a Japanese woman, and then hitting there in third place is marriages like mine, where I'm white and I'm a female and my husband is Asian, Japanese, whatever you want to call it. Three, in general, it's easier if you're a guy because in Japan, the girl marries into the man's family. So she's almost stricken off her family registry and she joins her husband's family registry and stuff like that. And so if you are an American guy and you're dating a Japanese girl, kind of no matter who she marries, she's going to be leaving her family anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Where in my case, I joined my family, or my husband's family's registries. Thankfully, my husband is not the first son, because the wife of the first son usually has a lot more responsibilities, taking care of the family, doing a lot of kind of stuff that I married the second son. Yay, number two. So I basically have no responsibilities and it's awesome. Number four, there might be a little bit of fear that I know a couple older Japanese families who the daughter, for instance, married a guy from Finland and now she lives there, or married a guy from America and now she lives there, and they haven't seen their grandkids in a couple years. They haven't seen their daughter in a couple years, and that's kind of sad. Number five, there are racial stereotypes in Japan. I guess there's racial stereotypes wherever you go. White women like me are seen as loose or sluts, which is wonderful. Black men are often seen as gangsters, and Middle Eastern men are often seen as untrustworthy. If you're from a country that's not Japan, your future in-laws might have some stereotypes about you, and you're just gonna have to work with that and try to combat them as best as you can. That being said, if you were white and attractive by Hollywood standards, which I think I fall under that category, it's going to be a lot easier for you. Six, there is a high divorce rate in Western countries, and a lot of Japanese families know about that, and so that is something they worry about if they think their child is going to marry a foreigner. Are they going to get divorced? Last but not least, if your in-laws, your future in-laws, are globalized, if they speak English, it's going to be a lot easier on you. Of my friends who are married to Japanese people and the family's a lot more global, they don't have to worry so much about that language barrier, that cultural barrier. But even if your partner's family speaks absolutely zero English and has zero interest in leaving Japan or any other countries, that doesn't necessarily mean that they won't like you. So that was a lot of, what do we call those? Qualifiers? That was a lot of intro. So now I'm going to move on to the tips for tricking your Japanese in-laws into liking you.
What? Really?
Hi, baby. How long have you been there?
I just got out.
Ah.
Ish.
Oh, sweet.
Huh.
Ooh, you look nice.
I know. I always do.
Okay, do you want to come in here?
Mm.
Okay.
Pretty.
Aren't I, though?